Division champions. We're former SoCal Tag Team of the Year. And I think it's time that the Brothers Divine get their tag team titles back. There's not a team alive today that can stand up against us, especially here in MPW.
You've got mail.
Loosen up my buttons, baby, but you keep frontin'. Say what you gon' do to me, but I ain't seen nothing. I'm telling you to loosen up my buttons, baby, but you.
So you may be divine, but I'm sorry, we're hot. And we are hotmail.com. And we actually deserve our rematch with the Unguided before you two fools decide to take them on.
But Brandon and I will win tag team titles before you even knew how to lace a pair of wrestling boots. So how about this then? First time ever. Brothers Divine versus Hotmail.com next week! Next week! The Brothers Divine versus Hotmail.com! And the winners will be the #1 contenders for the MPW Tag Team Championship!
Waves that swallow quick and deep.
Fans, welcome to the MPW Arena once again. We're here on a Friday night, like we are every Friday night at 7:30 p.m. in Chatsworth, California. But we are here for you, the home audience, right now at youtube.com/Millennium Pro Wrestling. My name is Chris Kloss, sitting next to Daniel Moon. This is MPW's Return to Sender, and we are kicking things off. Daniel, the winner of this match, like we heard from the beginning, they get a shot. A number one contender's shot for the tag team titles here in MPW as the Unguided, the champions, waiting in the wings.
Excellent point. Tensions are high, stakes are even higher. As we left last week's show, we saw all the tension between the Brothers Divine and Hotmail.com, even spilling over to Danny and Brendan themselves.
Starting things off here with Diego Valens and Danny Divine, both the smaller members of each respected teams. Look at Danny Divine go, and two former MPW champions going at it right now.
Excellent point. The interesting strategy right off the bat. Danny Divine is trying to keep up with the athletic and speed game of Diego Valens.
Yeah, Diego Valens, obviously the quickest of the four in my estimation, but hey, don't take anything away about the athleticism of Danny Divine and what he's capable of. And there's the tag to Big Brendan, big little brother Brendan.
And that's what makes the Brothers Divine so dangerous. They're so snappy and quick and scientific about these tags.
Well, and also don't forget that the Brothers Divine are more seasoned than Hotmail.com. I mean, they can maybe read each other, read the ring, read themselves a little bit more in the experience factor. But here comes, Maximilian Montclair.
There's that experience factor. You see Hotmail.com trying to tag out, and Brendan scrambled out of that hole, making sure that Hotmail did not have that advantage. And we're going to see these two big bulls clash.
Yeah, the crowd anxiously anticipating this lockup. Height for height, pound for pound, Daniel Moon. Look at this, irresistible force, immovable object.
There's where you go, that technique. Brendan Divine is a technician. And maybe this is not something that Montclair can power out of, but maybe I'm wrong here.
Uh-oh, nobody moves. Eye to eye, nose to nose right now. Neither man backing down as well.
You can feel the tension building right now. Who's going to give here?
And something's got to give. Only one of these teams will walk out of here as the new #1 contenders for the MPW Tag Team titles. Unguided, you know for sure they're watching at home right now.
Interesting turn of events. The momentum from Brendan's shoulder tackle launched Montclair to the ropes, which allowed him to knock him over. And now we're going around the world here with Montclair. Huge leg drop.
Brendan
Here we go,
Devine.
cover.
Only a 2 count right the near fall. Brendan Devine now on the receiving end of Hotmail.com. Belly to back suplex. And you don't see Brendan Devine manhandled too often like that.
There's very few men on this roster that can do that to Brendan, but Montclair has shown that he is one of them.
You got that right. Hotmail.com in firm control right now. Short arm clothesline, no. Brendan Devine ducks under. Oh, and that's what we were talking about. The experience factor of the Brothers Devine. Quick tag, legal man Danny Devine right now.
You know, it's a cliche that these two have been tagging since childhood, but, you know, they're brothers. They grew up together. They know each other like the back of their hands.
Oh, that switch. Oh, right to the back of the head. Danny Devine. And if there's anybody that can get the job done in there here in MPW, it's former MPW champion Danny Devine with a big haymaker right there, catching the bigger Montclair at the side of the head 2 times now.
They have kicked it up another gear, but Danny Devine has turned this into a fight. In honor of Pinky saying,
The first plate of chops has been served up for the dinner at the restaurant. How does it?
the first plate of chops has been served for the night,
And a
folks.
buffet. Oh, for the night. That's right. Okay. Sorry, Pinky. To the near side right now. Maximilian. Oh, my goodness. Where the hell did that come from?
That is raw power. You cannot teach that.
And now it's Hotmail.com turning the tide. Once again, double team. Double
Here's the
flapjack.
cover. You know, for all the talk we mentioned about the Brothers Divine being a more seasoned tag team, we can't overlook the fact that Hotmail.com have been teaming more frequently as of late.
That is true. They've been on quite a bit of a roll here. Again, the unguided, the reigning, current MPW Tag Team Champions watching on as they're going to have to do battle with one of these teams. And boy, it's a pick 'em if you ask me.
You're right. Either match is a tough pick. One thing that's easy to overlook is the history past between the unguided and the Brothers Divine. Because, here we go. Deja vu by Diego Fallon. Spectacular.
And he went all the way around the world with that one. Inverted atomic drop. Diego Fallon's drop kick. Lateral press. 1, 2. Referee, no. Gotta ask you, Daniel Moon, if you're the unguided, who would you prefer to go against? It's a pick 'em for us, but who do you think they're gunning for?
Maybe knowing the unguided, maybe they want that win over the Divines that they've never been able to capture. All throughout their career, Divines and unguided, every time they wrestle, the Divines come out on top. Maybe they want to prove that wrong. Maybe they want to change the record score.
Good point, could be the case right now. Oh, look at this. Diego Fallon's taking the much bigger Brendan Devine. Oh, but Danny Devine there to capitalize.
And that's that size advantage Danny enjoys over Diego. Speaking of size advantage, here comes Montclair. Holy cow, what a hurricane run by Maximilian Montclair.
And for a big man, you gotta say that's impressive. 360 up and over.
Hotmail.com in control. And here comes Diego Fallon with a huge dive over the top.
Hotmail.com with their eye on the prize, their eye on the gold.
They're firmly in control of this match, and they got the crowd eating out of the palm of their hand. They got to ride this momentum to a championship match.
And now they're going out to pick up the pieces being Brendan and Danny Devine. Brendan now, legal man in the ring. Look out, Diego Fallon. Puts on the brakes. Brendan Devine eats an elbow. Look at the cat-like quickness of Diego Fallon. Missile drop kick from the top.
This could be it.
Near fall. Wow, what a match. I mean, really, once again, fans, we hope you're enjoying this, and what a way to kick off the evening for here MPW's Return to Sender. And again, this match an absolute pick-em.
You're right. You gotta watch this live if you can, folks. YouTube's an amazing platform, but there's nothing better than live.
19801 Nordoff Place, Chatsworth, California, 7:30 p.m. bell time. Every single Friday night. Nothing like Friday night MPW Wrestling.
Oh.
Did you hear that impact?
I heard it. I think I saw some of Diego's teeth flying out. That $1 million smile might have to declare bankruptcy for after that kick.
Look at this. Brendan Devine mocking Hotmail.com and having some fun at his expense. Him being Maximilian as Diego Valen gets thrown back into the ring. Lateral press, the much bigger Brendan Devine hooks the leg, but no, Diego Valen still gas left in the tank.
And that's that fighting spirit. That's the will to be a champion that still exists in Hotmail.com.
And not only that, but Diego Valen's being no stranger to championship gold. There's the will right there and the drive coming through. Oh my goodness, what height on that drop kick. And nice double team from the brothers. But still not enough. Diego Valens again kicks out. And now Danny Devine, smart tactic right now. Diego Valens has taken a whole lot of punishment. On top of that, wear him down, center of the ring. Nowhere to go.
That chin lock is one of the most dangerous moves in professional wrestling. It's demoralizing. It drives all the wind out of you. Imagine trying to wrestle without your wind when carrying another man's weight. But here comes Diego Valens fighting out of the hold.
It's been around forever. Why? Because it works. Oh, backbreaker.
It's called a backbreaker for a reason. Here's the cover.
She got to give it up for the resilience of Diego Valens right now. But then again as well, the brothers Devine, you got to give it up for their offensive arsenal that we're seeing throughout the course of this entire match.
Oh, you can see Danny's turning up the aggression here, taking a cheap shot on Maximilian Montclair. Oh!
I don't know how Diego Valens fought out of that right there. Diego Valens with a big back elbow to big Brendan Devine. And now we suck out the cat-like quickness. Unbelievable! Diego Valens taking both the brothers Devine out of the ring.
It looked there for a moment like the brothers Devine were going for return to sender. Thought Male's finishing move, but Diego made them pay. And now he's looking for a little bit of daylight. The crowd's behind him. He needs to make a tag.
You better believe it. Diego Valens, not sure where he's at right now, but maybe gaining another. Oh, wait a minute, look out. Oh, Brendan Devine caught him. Oh, Insigiri, step up Insigiri. Not an easy feat with the top Brendan.
Oh, and Danny Devine pulling Maximilian Montclair off the apron.
Just in the nick of time, and he would have made the tag, Diego. Oh my goodness, did you see that clubbing blow right to the back of the neck and the head?
That's one of the most stiff clotheslines in the game. To the back of the head, you won't see it coming. And Brendan called it. See you later, boy. It could spell the end of the match here.
Oh, I thought that was it. I thought that was it for sure. I thought the brothers Devine were the new #1 contenders, but somehow Diego Valens still alive. Who will it be? And like we said on the onset, Daniel Moon, something has got to give between these two teams.
A little inside baseball. In the locker room, we call that the Diego Killer because Diego is such a light wrestler that when you get driven down, he gets driven down the back of his neck. It's specifically dangerous on him.
Oh, no!
Oh, my goodness.
And Danny Devine, that's that sadistic side of Danny Devine, but hey, he's obviously doing whatever it takes to become #1 contender.
They're here. They mean business. The Devines won championship gold.
And I mean, you can't blame him. You're doing what you have to do with title implications.
Diego managed to avoid the first back suplex. The second. Well, here it comes for a third. Can the brothers hit it? Diego tags out.
And there's Maximilian!
Huge clotheslines for both the brothers. And punches and bunches.
Look out! Both members to the near side for your entertainment! Oh my goodness!
Corner splash and Maximilian on fire here. DDT on Danny Devine.
And that was a double feature for your entertainment.
You got that right. Huge full Nelson on Brendan. Here's the cover.
Oh! Another near, and I do mean near fall.
Maximilian Montclair was rolling.
Oh!
He managed to even the playing field after several minutes of the brothers isolating Diego Valens.
What an unbelievable match, and what an opening match.
Here we go. The powerbomb being set up by Maximilian.
Wait a minute, Danny Devine! Did you see the height of that step up? 1, 2. Oh my goodness, what a match. Double clothesline, nobody home. Wait a minute.
Divine elimination. This could be it here.
Diego Valens! And the Brothers Divine, Danny's in disbelief.
I think we all are. All members of each team in the ring right now. Oh, not for long. Out goes Diego. Danny asking for the tag.
And Brandon Divine wisely tags out to get a little respite. And here comes Danny Divine now, along with brother Brendan. They got to 5. Off the ropes now for the ride. Wait, holds on. Maximilian, like a matador, out of the way. Back elbow. And look at this side.
You got mail. They got to capitalize off this one.
Oh!
I can't believe it, folks. The Brothers Divine keep their championship hopes alive here.
This is unreal. And again, we are just kicking things off with this match.
What you also got to think is the winner of this has the unguided.
That is the crazy part. And this is awesome. We're just getting started. It's already awesome, fans, here in Chatsworth.
Return to center attempt blocked by Brendan Divine.
Wait a minute. Did you see that? Right into the ring post goes Maximilian at the hands of Brendan Divine. Meanwhile, inside the ring, it's Diego Valens and Danny Divine.
It's breaking down to a fist fight here, folks.
To the far side, no, reversal from Diego. Up and over goes Danny Divine. Whoa, look at that agility. Oh my goodness. Out of nowhere, Diego Valens.
Boost psycho knees straight to the face.
Wait a minute, Brendan though, going in to pick the pieces up.
Diego counters. Satellite cutter. Diego maintains control of this match. He is firing up, folks.
Unbelievable, Diego. Oh my goodness, whipping European uppercut. Reversal from Divine, reversal from Diego. Danny Divine up and over. Diego hits the turnbuckles.
Flying tag. Here we go. Divine intervention by the Brothers Divine. Cover.
Was that 2 or was that 3?
Maximilian Montclair broke that up.
Oh my goodness.
What's it gonna take for these teams to claim victory?
How much more do both teams have to endure? And both teams right now thinking, what more do I have to do to put the other away? And both teams showing right here just how important this match is. There's a tag. Danny Divine now. Legal man once again. As well as Maximilian Montclair.
Oh, he is in a 2-on-1 situation. Oh, and Brendan Divine calling in Diego Valens. This is gonna be a fight.
Calling out Diego to come on in. Hey, look at this. Face to face, eye to eye. Both teams going at it. All 4 men in there right now.
They're trading blows here. Oh, this is breaking down.
Double steal. Double steal. Left on red.
Huge lariat from Montclair. Everybody's down.
It looks like a car wreck. Only thing missing are the paramedics. If you don't think it's awesome in here, fans, don't take my word for it. Listen to this.
That crowd here is fired up. They are invested. They want to know who is going to be the tag team #1 contenders. In comes Diego. He is legal now, and Danny is in trouble.
And you got to think, whoever wins this match, whoever it is going to be phenomenal against the unguided. Wait a minute! Wait just a minute! Diego hit his own pardon! Inadvertently, I do believe!
Divine intervention. Brendan gets the cover.
The Brothers Divine are the #1 contenders for the MPW Tag Team title!
Contenders for the Tag Team title, the Brothers Divine!
Hey, Hotmail.com, ladies and gentlemen.
Deserve an applause.
I know one thing for certain. Millennium Pro Wrestling is where you go for tag team wrestling. I hope to see you guys again down the road. That was one hell of a tag team contest. But be wiser next time. Don't be coming out talking smack to us, because you're gonna get served again like you did tonight.
Brendan, some choice words.
Okay, all right, you know what? Let's change the subject. Matt Vandegrift, Damian Drake, the Unguided. Next week, the Brothers Divine challenge you for the MPW Tag Team Championships.
Calling out the champions, and they have every right to.
Every single time we've seen Unguided versus Divines all over the state of California, the result is the same. Your shoulders pinned 1, 2, 3, and the Divines' arms raised. Because what you have, those tag titles, belong to us. When you think MPW, when you think tag team wrestling, you think the Brothers Divine.
Wow.
So next week, at MPW Rivals, what a fitting name, we face our greatest tag team rival, and we walk out tag team champions.
The Brothers Divine, with their eyes on the prize, it's going to be the Unguided, defending the titles against the new #1 contenders, the Brothers Divine. Fans, more MPW's Return to Sender coming at you right now. Fans, welcome back to MPW's Return to Sender as we return for more MPW wrestling action. My name is Chris Kloss, sitting next to Mike Wexler. Back here at the broadcast booth, J2 Mattioli, Cameron August. Boy, what a matchup this is.
I mean, listen, Klaus, I think this is going to be a matchup of very two different styles. I mean, J2 Mattioli, with Cameron on his side right now. I mean, J2 Mattioli, relatively the bigger man, taking on Cameron August, who's, more of the quicker competitor. I mean, he has a little bit of size to him, but that size is all muscle too, so you got to believe that.
Well, J2 obviously looking to get the Heartless Kings back on track of late. Cameron August, though, has nothing to lose, everything to gain in a match like this. J2 Mattioli, a little bit of a size advantage. Both men big in their own right. But it's rare that J2 doesn't have a size advantage, whoever he's in the ring with.
I mean, of course. I mean, you look at the body mass of J2 Mattioli. I mean, it's definitely an advantage there, but Cameron August is no slowpoke of his own. I mean, listen, he could be the spoiler to J2 Mattioli's chance at another championship opportunity after losing it at MPW Mania 3.
Yeah, I mean, Cameron looking to be the spoiler here tonight in this one-on-one singles match. J2 Mattioli, once again, these sadistic ways of J2 of late. It's been a while now. I should be used to it by now.
I mean, but again,
the leader of the Heartless Kings.
Right, the leader of the Heartless Kings, as you said, trying to get the Heartless Kings back on track here And a win here tonight for J2 would mean the world for him. I mean, he could be in contention back for that MPW title if he gets the victory here tonight.
Could be the case, only time will tell. Hammerlock now applied by J2 Mattioli. Oh, look at that counter. Nice. On the part of Cameron August into a head scissor. Very innovative to say the least, and J2 not liking it one bit. Arm drag takes the big man down.
And you notice the technique of Cameron August right there. I mean, likes to go more technical rather than going for the speed. And you know what I mean? Like, likes to take it down one by one.
Yeah, arm bar applied right now. J2 back to his feet. Arm ringer now applied by August. Trying to wear the big man down. J2 Mattioli. For the ride now goes Cameron August. Oh, nice leapfrog from the big man. Clothesline, nobody home. And now look out! Down he goes with the head scissor drop kick. And did you see the height?
The height, the athleticism of Cameron August shown right there. As if he didn't miss a step at all. But look at this by J2 Mattioli. Trying to take him over the top rope is caught. And a beautiful right hand by Cameron August. What's this, Gloss?
Oh my goodness! Hurricane Rana! What agility we are seeing! Another deep, deep arm drag. Not an easy feat again with the bigger J2 Mattioli.
I mean, again, MPW champion former, that is J2 Mattioli, has been a Grand Slam champion. And not only that, but on Cameron August's side of things, I mean, a former MPW tag team champion on his own right as well. So you got to believe these two have very similar experiences.
Cameron August out of Tacoma, Washington, returning to MPW here tonight at Return to Sender. A lot of returning tonight. Mike Wexler, you haven't been here in about a month.
Anyway, but in the corner right now, J2 Mattioli.
Welcome back. Jeez.
Oh, thank you. All right. But look at this by J2 Mattioli. Huge kick to the midsection of Cameron August. And again, as you had said previously, Klaus, I mean, that size advantage showing right there.
Yeah, you got that right. But again, both men almost evenly matched. Not quite the, oh, wait a minute. Look at this, so derogatory for these paying customers week after week here at the MPW Arena. That's not right.
I mean, again, J2 thinks he runs roughshod here with the Heartless Kings, but right now it looks like he's on a redemption tour trying to get back the MPW title. And look at this, Irish whip to the corner. And look at that, turning him inside out.
And look, he's waiting like a predator, waiting. J2 with ease, back body drop.
Again, that had to be 10 feet in the air right there. Here's a cover. Only a 2 count right there, says the referee, St. Clair.
I mean, what does J2 say? This is what? It's my ring. It's my microphone. It's my arena. All this, like he's the guy that he's the most important thing going, like in all of MPW. I guess in his opinion, that's true.
That's in his head. I mean,
look at that. Look at this.
I mean, like I said, there's no arguing with the success rate, but there's an argument to be made with his attitude.
When he came out to the arena, Mike Wexler, thumbs down from left to right, from top to bottom.
I mean, of course, right there. Look at this. Trying to take out Cameron August.
Wait a minute, skinning the cat in more ways than one.
Look
Cameron
at the
August,
athleticism.
and for again, a bigger athlete, not an easy feat. Very impressive. Going to work now. J2 on the receiving end. Look out, side Russian leg sweep. From the man from Tacoma, Washington. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Great one-on-one action we are seeing right here.
Absolutely. This is barely our second match of the night here, Klaus. And look at this.
Oh, fancy footwork. The Ali shuffle. The Tacoma shuffle. Oh my goodness. J2 Mattioli reversing things on Cameron August. 1, 2, near fall right there. Cameron August still kicks out.
And again, you got to respect the heart of Cameron August. Still continuing on the fight against a very motivated.
I'm sorry. I thought when you say you got to respect the heart, I thought you were going to say the Heartless Kings.
No,
oh gosh.
No. I would never put that on record.
Cameron August, please.
But look at this. J2 Mattioli, like you said, claimed that this is his house here at MPW.
Please, again. Too much.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. That went right through him.
I mean, you can probably hear that downstairs, Klaus.
Yeah. Might have knocked some of those weird kids off those rocks at Boulder Dash.
And look at that.
What are you laughing at?
And the disrespect shown by J2 Mattioli right there. Trying to cut off the circulation that is the breathing room of Cameron August. And listen to these fans. They're not liking this at all.
No, not at all. Not at all. And look, like I said, the moment he came out here, it was thumbs down. Big clubbing forearm shot to the back. And it doesn't take much for J2 Mattioli to do his damage. For the ride now. Clothesline, nobody home. Back elbow, nobody home. Look out now. Oh, my goodness.
I think we're going to do it. The PS1, the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 5. That's already out, unfortunately. Cover.
1, 2. Only needs his 3, though, on that one, but he didn't get it.
Again,
So impressive. How many times has Cameron August been in a position like that, a big man like that, for the vintage PS4, 5, whatever you want to call it, J2 Mattioli?
I mean, every time he hits that Kloss, it's usually game over, but not for Cameron here tonight. And hear the fans right now.
Shin lock applied right in the center of the ring with that knee being driven into the back. Not a pleasant experience right now for Cameron August as the fans here are rallying behind him.
And look at this, huge blows to the midsection of J2 Mattioli. Getting out of that.
Jawbreaker.
And what is this? Oh, Playmaker forearm, no misses. Ducks the clothesline. Oh, into a Rough Rider-like maneuver.
He got him too. And he had to jump pretty high to get all the way up to the neck of J2 Mattioli. Both men down. Both men winded. And this match, one-on-one, no title implications, but like we said on the onset, an important match. Cameron August has nothing to lose, and J2 looking to get himself, the Heartless Kings, back on track.
And what a way for a first-time match ever between these two competitors right here, showing it all on the line here at Return to Sender. Irish whip to the ropes, into a beautiful flying clothesline right there, and a beautiful kip up by Cameron August.
Cameron August out, look at the capitalize. Oh, Spine Buster, double A. And it looks like J2 may need triple A.
But look at that, Cameron August not done here, Kloss. Usually would go for the pin, but look at this off the rope.
Springboard! Line salt! 1, 2, that's 2 inches.
So close yet so far.
And there was no cigar lit. This match, one-on-one contest continues.
And if you're Cameron August right now, I mean, you got to think, you got to continue the attack on the back. That's the way you chop down this tree.
You got that right.
But look at this. Once again, with the shuffle, trying to take out the Playmaker. J2, no. Oh, backslide. No, only a 2 count right there. Super kick!
And did that connect? And out of the ring, J2 is out of it. He might be completely unconscious. Right on the floor, right in front of the fans. And now it looks like August rolling out. What does he have in mind now? These guys aren't done yet. Instead of waiting for J2, he went right after him to the outside. J2 not sure where he's at right now. Back into the ring the hard way at the hands of Cameron August. And uh-oh, where's he going? It looks like he's going to the top. Cameron August. Wait a minute. J2, did you see that?
Again, that has to be self-awareness on J2's part.
Do you think? I don't know. Was that inadvertent?
Maybe, but look at this.
Either way, he's got the advantage.
Oh, he calls that the F2. Cover. Oh, only a 2 count right there, says the referee St. Clair.
And you were ready to grab that microphone and make the announcement, but no. The match continues once again. I thought it was over. Everyone here thought it was over. J2, not sure what to do now.
The crowd absolutely speechless here. And Kloss, this is only our second match of the night, and this crowd absolutely hot.
Oh, what a card we have from top to bottom, ladies and gentlemen. Big time semi-main and main event later tonight.
Oh, look at this, going for that Playmaker. No, it's a Geary.
Yeah, he used that step up. Uh-oh, what does he have in mind here?
Beautiful Fisherman's Buster right there. But wait a second, Kloss. Not going for the cover here. What could Cameron be looking for?
I don't know. Maybe he looking to put him away for good, for certain. Nothing's been certain. Oh, but he took too low. Nice. Landing on his feet. Oh!
Playmaker lariat.
Inside out. J2 Mattioli, an impressive victory.
Here is your winner, the Playmaker, J2 Mattioli.
Never need it, know what I need. Tryna find the one
emphatic victory clause for this man right here, JT Mattioli. I mean, you've got to believe here that he could be in contention once again for the MPW title.
Heartless Kings looking to get back on track here in MPW. An impressive victory for the leader of the Heartless Kings, J2 Mattioli, who's giving once again a flurry of disrespect to our home audience and the fans here. Like him or not, that was impressive, and he is the leader of the Heartless Kings. Fans, more action from MPW's Return to Sender and the MPW Arena in Chatsworth. Fans, welcome back to the MPW Arena in Chatsworth, California. MPW's Return to Sender as we return once again for more action. Chris Kloss, Daniel Moon, ringside one-on-one. Koto Hiro for the man from the land of the rising sun, taking on second-generation SoCal wrestler Jake Redondo. Man, we are going to see some extraordinary mat action, some high flying. On paper, an extraordinary match. Case in point, live and in living color as well.
You're absolutely right, Kloss. This is actually one of my most anticipated matches of the night.
Right.
This is going to be a technical brawl. It's going to break out into a high-risk affair. And it looks right now Jake Redondo's got a firm advantage.
Well, you got a size advantage for Jake Redondo. Of course, international star Koto Hiro and second-generation star, of course, the father, Jason Redondo, otherwise known as Brian West in the WWE, going against guys like Yokozuna, the Nasty Boy, Shawn Michaels, you name it, Razor Ramon. And boy, is this guy had the learning tree house that he lived in through his life.
You make an excellent point here, because normally I would point out how Koto Hiro has the experience advantage, but someone like Jake, he's been on the learning tree since birth.
Right, exactly right.
And this is really a do-or-die situation for Koto Hiro. He's been his own worst enemy as of late, getting distracted. Oh, here, pinfall.
Looking to get back.
Oh, another pinfall here by Jake Redondo. Maybe trying to look to finish early.
Yeah, and we're starting to see the speed and the quickness, but right there, Jake Redondo, obviously size advantage. He's going to use that from time to time in a match like this. And taking a powder right there.
You're right. This maybe with that actual in-ring experience pays dividends, where maybe an unexperienced technician might rush into another pinfall attempt.
And this could be the case right here. Case in point, Koto Hiro could be baiting the youngster right now. Koto Hiro, look at that. Just the athleticism alone getting back into the ring. Whoa!
And that is the benefit of being a second-generation talent. That's the oldest trick in the book, but it's not going to work on Jake.
That's right. Look out now. Senton up and over. Very impressive athleticism. 2 5-star athletes in there right now, day after day, hours at a time in the gymnasium.
Big quarter splash by Jake Redondo here. And he's looking to set up a Northern Light suplex, and he hits it.
Shoulders down, but Koto Hiro kicks out. Koto Hiro, obviously, this new change of attitude of late, not only here in MPW in the United States, but all over the world, an international star, and in Japan, making some enemies as well of late, so I've heard.
You're right. Koto's attitude has not endeared him to anybody, but here's something that I might illustrate as a mistake. You don't want to get into a striking match with Koto Hiro.
No, you don't. Hurting his hand on that one, Jake Redondo, and now, Irish whip to the putting on the brakes. Referee, hey, watch out. Oh no, to the near side, second turnbuckle. Koto Hiro now with the clothesline. Jake Redondo on the receiving end.
That is that veteran trick by Koto. Here's a cover. He took advantage of a situation where Jake made sure he didn't collide with the referee, and Koto Hiro took full advantage. It's hurt him control this match right now. And here's where I said you don't want to get into a striking battle, because Koto Hiro is going to make you pay for it in tenfold.
But look at Jake Redondo showing his resilience. Koto Hiro, not sure what hit him right there. Oh, took too long. Oh, open hand chop. From Koto Hiro, a little bit of that martial arts coming into play. Snapmare. And now up the ropes. Oh, nice basement drop kick. Puts him right in the mush. 1, 2, don't forget, Jake Redondo just recently recovering from that broken nose, and he got it right between the eyes right there at least.
Beyond that, he's just recovering from nasal surgery. Oh, and here.
Yeah, look at this. And Koto Hiro knows it. He knows it. And this is bordering on sickness right here.
A few weeks ago, we saw Jake competing in that face match, trying to protect that nose. And here, no honor. Koto Hiro taking full advantage, exploiting that injury.
Not only that, but going against doctor's orders, not only returning to action a little sooner than he should, but taking the face guard off sooner than he should. Doctor's orders said if you are to return, you must wrestle with the mask on. And look at this, Jake Redondo putting it all on the line.
You gotta think that's maybe a strategy. You don't want to have a bullseye on your face when you go out there and wrestle someone as dangerous as Koto Hiro. The man comes out with a kendo stick.
And you know his father, Jason Redondo, looking on right now, got to be cringing a little bit, knowing that he came back so soon after that operation.
Oh, here's the cover.
1, 2, Koto Hiro kicks out.
And him coming back early from that surgery and that injury, that shows you just how hungry Jake is here to make a name for himself.
For the ride now. No. Oh, they collide. Koto Hiro reversing things. Nice drop kick. What athleticism on the part of Koto Hiro.
Here's a cover.
Two of the most phenomenal athletes you will see in wrestling today right here.
That surgical precision drop kick straight to the face of Jake, followed up with that chin lock. He is working the airway of Jake Redondo here.
Oh, you gotta think. Imagine the breathing capabilities. Reverse chin lock applied still by Koto Hiro. Jake Redondo right dead center in the center of the ring. And don't think that wasn't planned out from the man from Japan, Koto Hiro.
No, it appears that this man came in here with a strategy, a game plan to target Jake's nose. But here's Jake biting out of it, but quickly cut off.
Jake Redondo obviously breathing out the mouth. You can see gasping for breath. The nose cavity could be closed up like you said, Daniel Moon. Off the ropes now. Baseball slide. And nice step up in Sagiri. Koto Hiro rock, but he's still on his feet.
Jake built up some momentum. Nails him with that Russian leg sweep.
And he's not done.
Smooth transition into this vertical suit. Oh, Falcon
Arrow indeed. 1, 2, Jake Redondo, no! Oh, what a contest. What an exhibition, an athletic exhibition we are witnessing.
And you see Jake firing up. He's using the crowd's enthusiasm and energy to mount himself a new string of offense.
If you don't believe us, listen to the fans. Fans.
Oh, he's calling for the end here.
Oh, jawbreaker. Oh, step up in Sagiri of his own. Koto Hiro now, relentless.
Oh, he was aiming for a tornado DDT, but Jake collapsed under the weight of both men here.
He caught him with the needle. He got all of that. And now Koto Hiro perched up on that. Oh! Before he could perch himself, he got that European uppercut. Oh my goodness! In America, got the European uppercut from the man from Asia.
Oh, going for blunt force trauma, but ate a knee instead.
Something's got to give.
Going for a huge springboard bulldog.
Oh, in the face, right to the canvas. This has got to do it. No! Oh my goodness! I thought he was knocked out unconscious.
How much more can Jake's body take of this specified offense to his nose, to that recently healed surgical procedure?
And if you watch through the course of the match, Jake Redondo open mouth agape, gasping for breath through his mouth. I don't know what's going on with the nasal cavity right there. Only a medical doctor would know that. And we hope for the best in that department. Whoa!
Koto Hiro hooked up.
1! Oh! Jake Redondo out of nowhere. Talk about a comeback.
Yeah, that back suplex slam could have been the end of it, but Koto Hiro is still in this.
But Jake Redondo had to dig down deep right there. Look at that. See that? Mouth agape right there. Maybe he can't get the oxygen through the nose.
You're exactly right. I can only imagine the amount of swelling his nose is enduring right now.
I wonder if this doctor's watching right now. Talk about cringe city for him.
Oh, Jake escaping the waist lock. Waist lock of his own.
Oh no! Right to the face again.
And Kota Hero climbing to the top. Nope, he's aiming for a springboard, it appears like.
And he's measuring him. Drop kick, missile drop kick from the top. Shotgun style as well with authority. Kota Hero! It's Sagiri! This has got to do it. He's not done.
He's aiming for this bust-off kick.
Oh, he took too long.
Schoolboy countered. Oh,
wait a minute.
Final cut net breaker by Jake Redondo. And
Puts
a cover.
1, 2. Jake Redondo. Oh, what a big win.
Here is your winner, Jake Redondo.
And what a match.
You got to consider that an upset, Claus.
I think you do. With the injury and all.
Jake Redondo making waves here at MPW with a huge win.
Oh! What a match! What implications now for Jake Redondo here in Millennium Pro Wrestling? What a night we have in store for you still. Tag team action coming up next. An explosive semi-main event one-on-one. James Angel and Busio. And then the main event for the MPW Championship Triple Threat. Fans, more MPW's Return to Sender coming at ya.
Welcome back to MPW Presents Return to Sender. I'm Mike Wexler alongside Daniel Moon. And Daniel, what a matchup we have. Tag team competition here between the Heartless Kings, Boa Silva and Antonio Rivers, taking on, I believe, a first-time ever tag team in Nina and Little Mars. This is very interesting.
You're right. Nina and Little Mars have spent the last couple of weeks in a rivalry built completely on respect.
Right.
They had exchanged some victories on each other, and Nina came out on top.
Well, we'll see if after a friendly, almost like a friendly sibling rivalry in a sense, even though they're not siblings, could work it as a tag team right here as Nina has total control of Boa Silva. Beautiful maneuver right there, transitioning into that front face lock.
Interesting strategies. Opting to wrestle with Boa. He's so dangerous with those chokeholds that I'm not sure if I would advise this, but I'm wrong here. That's why I'm here, and Nina's in there. She's in full control now.
Well, I mean, there's no discredit to Boa Silva. Has that MMA background to him after debuting in wrestling. And oh, come on now, grabbing at the hair. It's the tactics of the Heartless Kings that has gotten them success in the past.
This is honestly what soured me on this tag team. They have such a bright future, but they chose to align themselves with J2 and the rest of the Heartless Kings, and they've just opted for shortcuts.
I mean, well, we'll see if those shortcuts, work tonight as Nina with a huge blow to the face of Boa Silva going on that top rope, second turnbuckle. Beautiful arm drag. And Nina taking total control right now. Beautiful knee to the corner. Snap mare. And tagging in Little Mars, who this is her last night in America.
You're right. She actually extended her trip here to have this match. Last week, the Heartless Kings, cover here.
Only a 2 count.
Last week, Boa and Rivers showed massive disrespect as Little Mars was actually wishing a goodbye to Little Nina. They extended their trip to have this match, to team up and face the Heartless Kings.
Well, we'll see if the last dance is truly a memorable one after a huge back suplex right there. Cover. Only a 1 count, says the referee St. Clair. I mean, listen. I mean, Little Mars, where she goes after this, I'm hoping the best for her because she has proved very high praise here in MPW. Beautiful hip toss by the both of them. Cover. Only a 2 count. I mean, again, high praise for Little Mars there being in MPW.
Yeah, you know what? The tag team scene here is so competitive. You got the Unguided as tag team champion. The newly crowned #1 contenders, Brothers Divine.
Right.
Hot Male always in the hunt for those tag titles. The Heartless Kings here need a win to stay relevant in the tag team title conversation.
And look at this. We talk about that tag team chemistry of the Heartless Kings. Boa Silva and Antonio Rivers showing that tag team chemistry with a huge double knees to the corner. And look at this. Antonio not done here. Beautiful X-Plex, and here's a cover. Only a 2 count once again, says the referee St. Clair.
In a match with Rivers and Boa, there's no more dangerous place than that corner. They have so much offense they orchestrate from their own corner.
Well, I mean, listen, the Heartless Kings likes to cut the ring in half. They like to isolate their opponents. And right now, one thing Boa Silva's isolating is that left arm. And we talk about that MMA background that he has. I mean, that's part of that submission strategy that he has. Beautiful double elbows right there into huge diving elbows by the both of them. Covered by Antonio. Only a 2 count right there, says the referee St. Clair.
Oh, and Rivers taking a cheap shot on Little Mars here. That was unnecessary.
Again, like I mentioned before, I mean, cutting the ring in half, trying to isolate their opponents. Huge knife edge shot by Antonio Rivers.
And this is where they get dangerous. They are now starting to control the pace of this matchup. And right there, in that very dangerous corner of the Heartless Kings.
But listen to this crowd. They're going for Nina after a European uppercut and a huge knee to the face.
And Bo going for a cover here.
Only a 2 count once again, says the referee St. Clair. Now, I got to ask you, as a tag team specialist yourself, Daniel Moon, I mean, listen, what does Little Mars and Nina have to do to stop the attack? I mean, listen, you got Boa Silva right now isolating that left arm. I mean, do you try to go after something of Boa's? I mean, do you try to go for that hot tag? I mean, what do you try to do?
I say, if you're Nina, your best hope is get out and get Little Mars in. Because these two, I mentioned it, they'll isolate you. If they end up in that enemy corner, you're in trouble. Oh, here's more of that offense that comes from that corner, where they do a conveyor belt of strikes here.
Back elbow by Antonio Rivers, followed by a huge punch, right fist, of Boa Silva, as he tags in Antonio Rivers. Again, these two no strangers to each other. Double suplex right there. Here's a cover. Only a 2 count, says the referee St. Clair.
Part of that offensive maneuver is so disorienting. Nina doesn't even realize how close she is with her partner, but she took so many strikes to the head and followed up with that double suplex. She's in no man's land.
Again, one of the most dangerous places, as you stated before, Daniel. I mean, in tag team wrestling, when you're in the corner very much a long time, it is never a good sign. As right now, it is not a good sign for Nina as, wait a second, both Antonio and Boa on the second rope.
Oh, this is going to get ugly if they pull this off.
But look at this, Nina fighting with every part of her will. Now going towards that, still that second rope, into a crossbody.
She needs to use this time to catch her breath, regain her orientation, and tag Little Mars into this match.
Little Mars had been wanting to get into this match ever since isolating Nina. Oh, come on.
Boa has that ankle.
Oh, a little meeting of the minds right there. And she gets the tag. Little Mars in the building. Huge clothesline and another one.
After minutes of frustration being stuck and isolated in that corner, Little Mars cleaning house and nails Boa with this.
Only in 2 counts, as a referee St. Clair. Almost like a Blue Thunder bomb, almost.
A Blue Thunder bomb from down under, looks like.
But look at this.
Okay. All competitors in the ring now.
Fighting with every bit. As you had said, Daniel, this a very competitive tag team division, and we're seeing the best of tag team wrestling right now. Oh, ensnared Mysterio, double Gary stopping the momentum.
And that's the difference between the established tag team and someone who gets thrown together for one night. You can be best friends, but you can't be a tag team.
Oh, but wait a second. They're calling for something here, Daniel. What's this? Oh,
Mars with excellent placement.
oh, code breaker. But wait, they're not done right here. What's this? Off the ropes. Oh, 619, or what's the area code for down under?
It doesn't matter because we just hit the lolly drop here.
Cover. And they get the victory.
Here are your winners, the team of Little Mars and Nina.
What an astounding match. I mean, listen, all tonight, Daniel, has been absolutely off the charts. But that right there, another display of great tag team wrestling.
Danny Devine said it best. MPW is where you come for excellent tag team wrestling. And what we have just witnessed was excellent tag team wrestling.
And you got to believe that the Heartless Kings are going to regroup here to see what's next for them. But what's next for those two women right there is a path to success for both competitors.
I think now is where reality slowly starts to sink in. This is Little Mars' last night here.
Right.
Man, tonight is Mars' last night at MPW. On behalf of myself, Mars, on behalf of myself and everyone at the back, thank you for your time here at MPW. We've had quite a few matches together, and to be honest, you've just brought the best out of me. So, please come back. Have a safe flight back to Australia, and what can I say? I'm gonna miss you.
James Angel, the one and only. I can't believe he's interrupted. You know what? I can't believe it. He would be the type of guy to ruin this moment. Nina and Little Mars were sharing a nice, sweet, intimate moment in the ring, saying goodbye. They're not going to see each other for months, maybe ever. And here comes James to spoil this moment. When did this guy get off? I really need it. He's already on social media, so he doesn't need to do this. He only has the attention of millions of followers. Look at his face. Look at his face. He's rejoicing in this.
Didn't your match end? They finished like 10 minutes ago. What are they still doing out here? What's that? My entrance was, they wanted longer. They wanted longer for sure. Hey, the people paid good money to see wrestling, okay? Not tearful goodbyes. So why don't you head back to Tasmania or wherever you're from or whatever and just scoot on out.
The audacity of James Angel.
They want to see a wrestling match. They want to see a wrestling match. That's enough. Hey, take my trash.
All right, who's ready for the singles match? Well, already in the ring. He's standing 6'1". He's weighing at 205 pounds. Los Angeles, California, James Angel. And introducing his opponent. Your referee for this match, Sinclair.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to MPW Presents Return to Sender. My name is Mike Wexler alongside Daniel Moon. And Daniel, this is a rematch that somebody is looking to gain the upper hand and tie it at one apiece, that being that man Busio, taking on James Angel, who, took the low ends to win that last battle.
Who's to say? But as we get started, we can say that the crowd here has to be 100% behind Busio. After what we just saw, that was disgusting. James spoiled what was a nice, sweet moment between Little Mars and Nina.
And look at that, a power moment by James Angel. There's no discredit to James Angel. Has been in this business since 2017. But, Busio, a former national champion on his own right, a former tag team champion on his own right, and the 2024 and 2025 Millennium Cup Series winner. So you got to believe that in this match, Busio's looking for blood.
You're absolutely right, especially after that huge betrayal by Dustin Daniels. He has got to be messing with him psychologically. And you know what? Busio's been trying to find himself again, who he is outside of Full Send, who he is as a singles competitor.
And look at this. Once again, the power advantage has to probably go to James Angel at this point, with not only the strength advantage, but also the size advantage. But listen to this. We are Busio, Daniel.
Each and every single one of us are Busio tonight, especially against James Angel, who has not endeared himself to the MPW crowd today.
Oh, but look at that. Grabbing the hair, the afro of Busio is James Angel.
He's not afraid to take these shortcuts here. He's not here to make friends. He's here to win matches.
Well, you got to believe in this match, he's trying to send a message to one national champion, Cody Prince. They've had issues in the past. Both teamed together at last year's Double Dash tournament. So you got to believe a victory over a former national champion would mean huge. But look at this arm drag by Busio.
Amazing technical wrestling here. That's what he's going to have to rely.
After beautiful Insecurity.
As you mentioned, James has the power advantage, but if Busio can keep up the momentum and the speed of this match, that's where he's going to have the edge.
Oh, but look at that. Was going for 4 more, but James Angel intercepting that. Misses with that kick. And look at this. A beautiful Hurricane Rana. Busio on a roll here. Look at this. Monkey flip. Maybe. Yes, and he gets it.
Launching him straight across the ring, and Busio is firmly in control.
And a huge neck breaker for his troubles. Here's a cover.
Center of the ring.
Only in 2 counts as the referee St. Clair. Now, Daniel, I got to ask you this. I mean, we had mentioned how much, Busio needs this redemption. We noticed that how much he needs this. Oh, as we see a huge elbow by James Angel. But how much do you think Busio needs to win this match?
I think, what a brutal DDT on the apron. And Busio is spiked.
Yeah, and wait, what are you doing?
What
What are you guys talking about?
we're talking about.
What the stuff you're talking about over here? You know, I'm 1-0 against Busio.
We did mention that.
Undefeated against Busio?
We did mention. We also mentioned how disgusting it was that you just broke up a nice, sweet moment between Nina and Little Mars. This might be the last
Which one's
time.
Nina?
Nina is the one that's been grinding every single week here at MPW.
Is the what, Austrian?
She's, you know this. Don't be rude. She's the Australian competitor.
I just want to shout out to everyone who's watching on YouTube. Drop an angel emoji in the chat. I don't care about the people here, but I'm excited for that. So, I gotta finish this.
Can you believe the audacity of James Angel? He's disrespecting us. He's disrespecting Nina. And whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, no. No! Huge front slam on the hardest part of the ring.
Well documented. But he also disrespected Busio. He took time to come here and chat with us and disrespect us so he could just, talk about his followers, talk about how he has a win over Busio.
Again, looking to make it 2-0 after that military express slam inside the ring. Only a 2 count right there, says the referee St. Clair. And yes, I do have to agree with you, Daniel. I mean, listen, the guy's disrespectful. The guy likes to brag that he has over 100,000 followers on Instagram and has this story about wanting to become a wrestler back in the day. But listen, in order to make it here in MPW, you got to do things the right way.
And you know what? And that's what he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand that doing things like this will only make you enemies. And when you make enemies, you make mistakes and you lose matches.
Right now, that's proven to be true right here after a huge jawbreaker by Busio off the ropes. But look at that, caught by James Angel.
This is where that power advantage comes into play.
Oh!
A devastating backbreaker.
Oh, and look at that, into a power slam-like maneuver. Cover. Only a 2 count right there.
Maybe if James Angel had focused on his match, he could have won there. But he gave Busio too much time to recover. Look at him. He's playing to the camera. He's playing to his phone.
What are you going to do now? Is he going to go Instagram Live?
Look at this. He's distracting the referee. He wants him to film this.
Well, hopefully this doesn't get a lot of views on TikTok. But look at this. A camel clutch.
You know what? We talked about Busio's championship accomplishments. It's antics like this that is why James has never won a championship here in MPW.
Very strong statement by Daniel Moon as St. Clair pressing record here. Oh, he's saying that the footage sucked. I mean,
excuse me here, Mike. He's just got me all fired up.
Oh! And a huge overhand chop to the chest. And Busio getting back into things.
And that inverted enziguri kick, he is finding some breathing room here. That chop drives all the wind out of your lungs.
And look at this with full speed ahead. Beautiful shoulder block. Going for a huge body splash. And here's an Irish Rip reversed by James Angel. Takes Busio to the corner, and look at this strength. Huge backbreaker right there, almost like a sidewalk slam backbreaker a little bit.
And follow it up with a sidewalk and a cover.
Only in 2 counts as a referee, St. Clair.
I thought that Busio was able to mount a little bit of offense here and see some daylight and even the playing field here, but the power of James Angel, just too much.
Yeah, but I mean, MPW faithful knows who Busio is. He's been in situations like this. Faced it off against those like J2 Mattioli. Has faced off against Jay Cabrera. Those that are way bigger than him, but somehow, some way, Busio, with his heart, with his determination, has gotten the victory.
And that's why the crowd loves Busio. That's why they identify as, we are Busio. You can hear them right now. They're getting behind him.
And look at that, going for another chop. And Busio with a chop of his own. Maybe dedicating that to Picky Santino, our general manager. As the plate of chops for tonight are being hot. But look at this, James. What's this?
It's a chop buffet here. Pinky would be running out of lines here, and we'd be running out of plates.
But look at this, once again, going to the corner. And look at this, a big boot just crushing the larynx of Busio right there. Just cutting off the circulation.
James keeps slowing down the pace here because that's where he's in control. That's where he's able to dominate the pace of this match.
Oh, look at this, the cover once again. Only at 2 counts as a referee St. Clair.
Anytime the speed and the tempo of this match picks up, Busio ends up gaining control. That's why James wants to keep this nice and slow, where he can be in control and dissect Busio.
Oh, look at this Irish whip is caught by James Angel into a power slam and almost like an Emerald Flosion cover. Only a 2 count right there.
I don't know how much more of this punishment Busio could take.
But look at this, transitioning already into the chin lock. And as Pinky Santino would say, Daniel, I mean, it's one of the oldest tricks in the books, but it works. It continues to help isolate the opponent.
And you know what? For all of James's antics, he is an excellent technician. And he knows how to apply this hold, and when, and why.
Oh, and look at this, fighting out his Busio. Huge forearm to the face, and an uppercut for his troubles. We are about to get high, baby. As we see a quesadora. No, was going for maybe juiced him. Oh, back elbow right there. Oh, look at that, quesadora again.
Oh, being caught by James Angel. Huge German suplex.
But he's not done here.
Oh, he is in no man's land now. James is gonna dish out.
Oh,
a brutal duet of suplexes there.
One after another. But listen to the MPW faithful. They are not giving up on Busio.
This is where Busio's got to vibrate at a higher frequency to meet these fans and find some daylight.
1, 2, only a 2 count right there after not 1, not 2, Daniel, but 3 German suplexes.
And the last one was a high angle, straight on the neck, followed up by a pinfall. No time to recover.
And again, not stopping on the attack is James Angel. Looking to isolate the opponent. Beautiful roll by Busio, getting out of the way right there.
And quick evasion by Busio.
Huge forearm.
James is being rocked on that apron, falls to the mat. Here comes Busio, and he flies over the top rope.
It's time to get high with Busio as a beautiful splash onto the outside. Look at that going with the fans.
He is fired up. He needs to capitalize on this moment.
And look at that, going back. Oh, look at that. Oh, beautiful roll up right there. Only in 2 counts as a referee St. Clair. And a super kick to the face.
Followed up with a huge DDT. Cover.
Again, only a 2 count right there says a referee St. Clair. Both of these athletes, Daniel, giving that 110% enter your semi-main event of MPW's Presents Return to Sender.
Yeah, and you see right here, Busio's firing up. He's feeling the crowd.
Oh, is going for a maneuver and gets it right there. Oh, look at that. Off the ropes. Oh, and gets caught.
Oh, no. There's the power of James Angel. It's such a difference maker.
But look at that, Busio fighting out of that one. What could he be going for right here, Daniel?
Well, you know Busio loves that top rope, the high-risk district. For him, the top rope is the equalizer.
Oh, but look at this. We talk about that power advantage. We could see one of the most dangerous maneuvers in professional wrestling, that superplex. And he gets it.
A huge deadlift superplex by James Angel. And that comeback may have been squashed. James Angel could be wrapping this one up.
Look at that, just crawling to Busio as he gets to the cover. But only a 2 count. Busio still alive in this match.
I'm not sure how much more of this punishment Busio could take. He's had flurries of offense, but James Angel has had an answer at each turn.
Well, I mean, there's one thing you got to credit James Angel, and that is he has been continuous on the attack to Busio. As right now, wait a second. Are we going to see?
He's looking for Icarus. Nope. Here's a small package.
Only a 2 count once again.
Here comes Busio with a huge shotgun drop kick.
And look at this. Beautiful forearm to the corner. And look at this Irish whip from corner to post is reversed by James Angel. Up and
caught
over.
once again.
Maybe again. Oh, tornado DDT.
And he hits him with a hangover. Oh, he's going for another one.
And he gets it.
Busio putting him through a bender after that one. Here's the cover.
Oh, but the foot on the bottom rope.
I gotta give it to James. His ring awareness is top notch. He's not gonna waste energy on kicking out. He used the bottom rope to break that pinfall.
Yeah, but look at this, Busio.
He's floating up the people's knee. Brought you by Busio and the crowd getting behind him here.
Could he connect? Oh, but it's caught with a huge spine buster. Cover. Only a 2 count right there, says the referee St. Clair.
That moment, that is the story of this match. That is the will of the people and the speed of Busio versus the technique of James Angel.
It's that veteran instinct of James Angel into play, but you cannot count out the power of the MPW faithful.
There's a little bit of heaven, followed up by a whole lot of no. I thought we were going to hell, and drags him into heaven and hell. Here's the cover.
Oh, only a 2 count right there. Not a lot of people survive hell, Daniel, but Busio did.
That is one of James Angel's most effective combinations, and it's got to show you how much heart Busio has to still be in this.
Did he say I'm bored?
I think so. This is the arrogance of James Angel.
Oh, look at this, the disrespect towards Busio.
I think he's been toying with him this whole time.
And let's see what's going to happen right here. Wait a second.
It looks like he might be setting up for Icarus. Oh, countered by Busio. Waistlock takes him into the ropes. James holds on.
Oh, what's this?
He fried him!
But wait, he's not done right there. Quesadora, what's this, Daniel?
Second fly job right there.
But wait a second. You called for that move earlier.
The people's knee brought you by Busio.
And we are not done here, fans.
Busio looking for the gift from above, going to the top rope. He's have him in the splash zone.
The gift from above. He gets all of it. Cover. Eddie.
Here is your winner, Busio!
What a contest we just witnessed between James Angel and Busio.
A phenomenal matchup between two great athletes, and Busio getting the better hand after it, after a gift from above.
And I hate to hand it to James Angel. He came out here, he ran his mouth, but he went out there and backed it up. But at the end of the day, it is Busio who walks away with the win.
And look at that. With the fan sign right there, we are Busio, and that's true. We as a unit are Busio.
Bullshit may be no more, but you said it best. We are Busio!
Well, fans, don't go anywhere. We have a stacked main event triple threat match for the MPW title between three elite athletes coming to your ways just in a few moments.
That's how you do it, baby. Back on top, back on track. And to be honest, guys, that's what I needed, because I know once again, after being so close, Busio falls right back to the bottom of the ladder. But that's okay, because Busio, all of Busio, we're used to the climb, we love the climb, and every time we come back better, stronger, and it's about that time. So Dustin, watch yourself. Climbing is the fun part, but taking that title away from you will be the fruits of my labor, baby, and we'll celebrate once we're done. Woo!
This is BS. I had everyone at this company dead to rights. I had streaks on Busio, I had streaks on Cody. Now they're beating me. Something's wrong here. Something's not right here, okay? And I don't like it, and I'm gonna get the hell out of here.
Hey! What the hell was that out there, huh? Why'd you interrupt me? We were having a moment.
I'm sorry. Hi, I'm James Angel. Nice to meet you. Are you a wrestler here? You new?
I'm Nina. Yes.
Nina, yes?
You see me all the time.
It's a weird name, meaning yes. I don't know if that's gonna get over.
Excuse me? What?
Anyway, hey, let me know if you want to start wrestling here, because I know the trainers, and some of them are pretty good, but some suck. But anyway, good luck in your match. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you do. Anyway, later.
I'm gonna deal with them some other time.
In skinny jean wearing for days in the OAA. All so low, most fools couldn't price me silenced up with a full of PE. And I guess you know me, been in why so long. Had trust they family, especially Brooklyn. Shout out to the Martys. The bloodline runs deep, that's I don't sleep. Figure it's my pops keeping me away, and to keep my mind with the clouds for reality. Small can't fathom the wizardry, slow-mo brain ass backwards, cowards. Take a shower, you're out of two states, wanna know what I think. Hey, my mojo so dope. My mojo so dope. Yeah, we on the pretty bitches driving me crazy. But I'm into it, I'm kinda into it. It's getting crazy. I think I'm losing it,
scheduled for one fall. It is a triple threat match for that MPW World Championship. Introducing first of the two challengers. First from the City of Angels. Weighing in tonight at 151 pounds. He is the Short King. This is Mickey Rose! And now, introducing the second challenger. Hailing from Gardena, California. Weighing in this evening at 185 pounds. He is the Big Game Hunter. This is Eddie Ward! And finally, introducing the champion from Gainesville, USA, weighing in at 205 pounds. This is the reigning, defending, undisputed MPW champion, Dustin Jack Daniels. And once again, your referee for this contest, St. Clair.
Dustin Daniels!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event of MPW Presents Return to Sender. Mike Wexler here alongside Daniel Moon. And Daniel, I gotta be honest, I'm hyped. I am ecstatic for this triple threat match. Very apropos for that man, the champion, Dustin Jack Daniels, when he inserted himself into the MPW Mania 3 main event with him, his former best friend Busio, and J2 Mattioli, and won said MPW World title. Do you think that Dustin Jack Daniels has a disadvantage right here?
Oh, of course. The triple threat stipulation has been disastrous for the champions in the past. Miggy Rose lost this championship in a triple threat.
Right.
Former champion J2 lost in a triple threat. Dustin's first title defense being in a triple threat is huge danger for him.
And look at that, a huge knife edge shot by Miggy Rose, who, on his own credit, Daniel, is a former multiple-time MPW champion on his own right.
Yes, and you know what? He found himself in this match by winning the Cincinnati Red Memorial Battle Royal.
Right.
But who's to say he would have won if he didn't attack his mentor, Ray Rosas? Who's to say Ray wouldn't have won that Battle Royal?
Well, I mean, again, different timelines going to change a lot of things, but one timeline that's not changing is Eddie Rohr taking control right here after he was inserted into this match by one Pinky Santino.
You're right, and what an excellent decision. Eddie Rohr holds a pinfall victory over current champion Dustin Daniels.
And look at that, a huge stalling suplex by one Eddie Rohr. And again, Daniel, regular triple threat rules, no disqualifications, anything goes in this championship match. So who do you give the advantage to? Do you give it to the champion? Do you give it to Eddie Rohr? Or do you give it to the short king, Miggy Rose?
You know what? This is such a tough one to call, but I'm going to go with my heart. I'm going to pick Eddie Rohr. He's undefeated since his return to MPW here. And what a Cinderella story. It's going to be, oh, here we go. We're looking for Freaky Frog.
Oh, but look at that. Dustin Jack Daniels taking his time here, trying to recover. But look at this inside the ring. Eddie doesn't see it. And Miggy Rose, I mean, he's a technician on his own right as well. Once he aims at a body part, it's hard to get any offense against him.
You're absolutely right. And on top of that, his favorite body part to target is that arm, that shoulder, softening him up for that Kimura.
Again, very dangerous. That is Miggy Rose. Again, I have to repeat it, a former MPW champion multiple times, in fact, against one Eddie Rohr. Eddie Rohr, this is his first ever shot at an MPW championship. So you got to believe that this is huge for his career as we see a huge fireman's carry. Oh, adios amigos, courtesy of Ray Rose's little homage there.
Perhaps, here comes Dustin to break up this pinfall.
And, that's a huge thing, too, doing a little homage to his former mentor of his own, a part of Ray Merica, which thank God that's over, but,
You got to see it. Yeah. Ray's fingerprints are all over this match. He had his influence on Eddie Rohr, and he's had a major influence on Miggy Rose. Hey, here comes the cover.
Only at 2 counts as a referee, St. Clair. I mean, again, and look at this. Once again, the strategy of Miggy Rose trying to go after that arm. Oh! Was going for maybe a arm breaker / backbreaker maneuver. But look at that. I don't think Dustin sees Eddie behind him. Oh, huge super kick to the face. But look at that, Miggy Rose with full steam ahead. Oh, is met with a huge elbow.
Eddie stopping that dive and now placing him in a fireman's carry. What does Eddie have in mind here?
Oh, no. Maybe he was going for an adios amigos on the floor. And, oh my God! Huge back body drop on the floor.
Such innovative offense there. Eddie Rohr turned the backdrop into a double offensive maneuver, tossing Miggy right into Dustin.
And look at that, huge right hand by one Eddie Rohr, the big game hunter. Oh, and look at that. Huge knife edge chop right there on the outside. And remember, no disqualifications, fans. Any of these 3 competitors could go anywhere and everywhere here.
Oh, Dustin taking advantage here. When it's turning into a fight, it looks like Dustin may have the advantage here.
Oh, but look at this. Reverses his Eddie. Oh, into almost like a gourd buster-like maneuver onto the hardest part of the ring.
Exactly. And I spoke to far too soon. Eddie Rohr gaining control once again.
Again, Eddie Rohr, a former MPW national champion on his own right, so he has that championship experience behind him.
And it would be a Cinderella story for him to come back and win the MPW title here tonight.
But a huge forearm by Miggy Rose, the short king.
He's been an opportunist this whole entire time. If you notice, any time there's been a distraction, it's been Miggy who capitalized off the fighting between each competitor.
I mean, that probably shows the veteran experience of one Miggy Rose as we see a huge shoulder block to the chest. And, huge arm breaker. A little bit of a springboard but mixture right there.
And the smooth float over, keeping control of that arm. What does he have in mind? It doesn't matter. Dustin Daniels broke that up, and now he's taking control of Eddie Roar.
Huge kick right there by Dustin Jack Daniels, the world champion. And look at this. A running power slam to Eddie Roar. Here's the cover. Only at 2 counts as a referee St. Clair. And again, one thing to note, Daniel, is that Dustin Jack Daniels does not have to be pinned in order for one to gain that MPW championship.
You're right, but this is why Dustin has to keep himself involved in this match. And it looks like he has firm control of both competitors here.
Huge knife edge chop after a beautiful butterfly suplex earlier to Miggy Rose. And look at this, maybe going for one more, and he gets it. 2 back-to-back butterfly suplexes there. Here's a cover. Only a 2 count right there.
Interesting piece of psychology here. Dustin utilizing that butterfly suplex after Miggy Rose has already worked over that left arm of Eddie Roar, making it much harder for him to kick out.
Well, again, in a triple threat match, you have to have eyes on both sets of your head, both in the front and in the back of your head, as we see it off the ropes. And a huge clothesline by Dustin Jack Daniels, the world champion, that takes Eddie inside out. And look at that cover. Only a 2 count right there.
Here's that attitude of Dustin Daniels that I'm so deeply disappointed. He backstabbed his friend for the position that he's in. And Lucio, I think he would have supported if he would have spoke up about having championship aspirations. But here he is as just a disgusting human being, stands alone, and you know what? He's proud of it.
Again, this is the new attitude of Dustin Jack Daniels. I mean, once best friends with Lucio, now is on his own. He wants to make this championship reign count.
He called Bucio dead weight. And you know what? We'll see what the champion has here without support. When you have multiple people coming for you here in this match, Dustin stands alone. Can he stay champion?
Oh, and look at this. Huge back suplex right there, courtesy of the Short King. And a huge clothesline right in there. Takes out the world champion cover. Only a 2 count right there. But look at this, going immediately after Eddie. And again, a 2 count.
And it's those little things that Miggy Rose is so good. He covers and he drives that forearm to your face.
Oh my God!
And a surgical precision going after Eddie's arm.
And look at this, Miggy Rose showing his dominance here. Again, showing how some successful strategies has gotten him championship gold in the past. Let's look at this, back suplex once again and cover. Only a 2 count right there.
You know what? I pointed out how opportunistic Miggy's been, but I can't underplay how much of a technician he is. And to pull off a suplex like that and go right into a cradle, that's a professional wrestler right there in that ring who's putting on a clinic.
Look at this, a huge knee to the face of Dustin Daniels. As look at this, going towards the offense, towards Eddie Roar. Huge European uppercut right there. Spreading the legs out. Wait a second, and again to Eddie Roar. And as much as I don't agree with his attitude, the offense that he's been showing here tonight has been proven successful.
Miggy Rose in firm control of both competitors here.
Look at this cover. After 2 hip attacks, only gets a 2 count from Eddie Roar.
Oh, here's the crowd getting behind Eddie.
Huge European uppercut.
He's going to find some room to breathe here and balance a little bit of offense because outside of an early emotional offense flurry, Eddie's been in trouble.
Well, I mean, there's one thing that you cannot deny is that he has the whole MPW faithful by his side, and it shows right here, catching Miggy into a beautiful blue thunderball cover. Only a 2 count right there. So close yet so far, Daniel.
Not quite enough to keep the Short King down.
And listen to this. The Freaky Frog with a little bit of the Freaky Frogs on his own side. And look at this, Eddie Roar going to maybe the high-risk district right here.
Can we see the largest and freakiest frog of them all here?
Could be the answer right here, but look at this. Dustin Jack Daniels interrupting that attack.
And you can't forget, Dustin is in constant threat of losing this championship here. He can't stay out of the action for too long.
Oh, look at this. Wait a second. Maybe going for a superplex. But wait, Miggy's back on his feet.
Oh, he pulls down Dustin. And now he's targeting Eddie.
Oh, well, wait a second.
Eddie seems to be the victim here, right for the picking from each competitor.
Oh, look at that. Not giving up right here, but Dustin takes him off, and a huge right hand to the Short King. And look at that disrespect to Miggy.
It seems like two hyenas fighting a piece of meat right here. They both want to take advantage of Eddie on this vulnerable position.
Oh, but wait a second. Once again, going for that superplex, but Eddie fighting him off. Wait a second.
Oh, no. This is bad for Eddie here.
Bad for all three of these competitors. Oh, look at that. Both of them fighting right here.
There you go. You can't agree on what to do. Oh, that creates enough breathing room for Eddie.
Oh, look at the power of Eddie Roar.
The power and the smarts of Eddie Roar to capitalize on that.
Fans, what a main event. Return to sender. And if you're not a fan already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Never miss another show. Next week is MPW Rivals. We are on the road to Summerfest. And right now, these three competitors giving it all on the line here. Huge clothesline taking out Miggy Rose to the outside.
And Eddie Roar can be on the road here for championship gold.
Oh, look at that. His back gave out when he was trying to do. Wait a second.
Oh, can we see a freaky leg day here?
Oh, we're not getting it. We're getting it. A freaky leg day. Courtesy of Eddie Roar.
And the crowd here in full support of Eddie Roar. What does he have in mind here? He needs to capitalize here.
Again, if I was Eddie Roar at this point, Daniel, I would have to pin the world champion. Prove a statement. Make your championship win known.
He's already done that. That's charted territory here. Eddie needs to capitalize here, and it looks like he's building up a head of steam.
After a set of shoulder blocks into a huge flying clothesline.
We know Eddie can beat Dustin. He just needs to do it one more time. He needs to do it tonight. He needs to pin and walk out champion.
Oh, you can't freak me, he says. Oh, look at that. Miggy Rose interrupting the attack.
There's the opportunistic Miggy Rose.
Oh, taking out Miggy Rose.
Eats a forearm for his troubles.
Oh, into a huge springboard cutter. Could this be it? Could we see a brand new? No, only a 2 count right there.
I saw the vision. It was so close. We almost had the freakiest champion.
Again, all kudos to that man, Eddie Roar. Started his career in 2023 through the Santino Brothers Wrestling Academy and has gone through so much to get to where he is here today. So you got to respect the hustle on this, Daniel.
Right here in this match, there's no one that I respect more than Eddie Roar. He is coming back from a long hiatus, and he's been on fire. He's been undefeated. This is what landed him on this match.
But look at this, a blow for blow between the world champion Dustin Jack Daniels and Eddie Roar, who Eddie Roar looks to be the brand new MPW champion, but the current champion not letting him have it. As we see a huge right hand by Dustin Jack Daniels. A huge right hand by Eddie Roar. Back and forth rights by Eddie Roar.
It's breaking down to an old school fist fight here.
And look at that home run hit. Taking out the world champion. But look at this by Miggy Rose. We talk about him being an opportunist, but look at that.
And he was ready for it. He's at his pick of the litter here. He looks to be targeting Miggy Rose.
Oh, and look at this. Wait, Miggy Rose fighting out of that. Oh, and taking out Eddie Roar in the ringside area as Dustin Jack Daniels ducks the clothesline into a jawbreaker. Wait a second. What's this, Daniel?
Oh, old school Macho Man Hangman into a super kick.
Oh, and this is, we know Dustin for, oh my God.
One of the most brutal German suplexes in the game.
Oh, and look at this. Leg day maybe once again. Oh! But wait.
Brutal face buster. Dustin going for the cover here. Could this be it?
Oh, Swanton bomb.
A huge breakup by Eddie Roar. Staying alive. Keeping his championship hopes in the game.
That's what you get for telling me shut up!
Again, fans, what a main event. I have to repeat it because it's true. If you're not here in person, you got to. Every single Friday night we're here. And our next week's show, Rivals, is going to be even better. But listen to this crowd, Daniel. They are for Eddie Rohr.
There's magic in the air. It could be Eddie's night tonight.
Oh, but look at this. Miggy Rose taking full advantage, going after that left elbow.
Miggy's strategy has been plain and simple. Target Eddie's arm and get Dustin out of the way.
And look at this, Miggy Rose taking that shoulder of Dustin Jack Daniels to the solid steel post.
You need a Alliance match! I hear you, Eddie!
Oh, and a spear! Huge spear to Miggy Rose. Can he prevail?
There it is, cover!
Oh, but a kick from Dustin Jack Daniels breaks it up.
Who wants it more? We've seen all these three competitors show off exactly what makes them special in this match.
Oh, but look at this by the world champion, using one of his wristband garments and choking the life out of Eddie Rohr.
This disgusts me here. Dustin's better than this.
Oh, look at that. Was going for maybe a DDT. No, Eddie fighting out of it.
Both men in a power struggle here.
Oh, but wait a second, Daniel. What's this?
Oh, sunset flip into a brainbuster. Uh-oh, here comes a pile driver by Miggy Rose. This could be it.
Could Miggy do it? Cover. Oh, but in the nick of time, Eddie Rohr breaks it up.
We were a microsecond from watching Miggy Rose become MPW champion one more time. You can hear the crowd. This is awesome.
Absolutely phenomenal matchup between three talented competitors right here in your main event of MPW Return to Center. Look at that slap to the face. Disrespecting Eddie Rohr is Miggy Rose.
Miggy's bag of tricks is endless. Last week he was able to pull off a victory using a steel chair and taking full opportunity of the situation. Here he is being forced to grind it out and compete head on. Oh! And answer to that super kick, he did not have one.
Taking out Miggy Rose, but Eddie Rohr, taking out Miggy Rose momentarily. But wait a second, he's going.
There is no escape from the big game hunter. Oh, Dustin grabs Eddie, goes for a big punch. It's the Freakiest Friday.
And look at that, trying to cover the world champion.
It's deja vu. Here's the steel chair.
Oh, look at that. Ray Rosas.
Oh my God, it's Ray Rosas.
He's back. And look at that. Oh, wait a second.
Oh. Old friends reunite. What is going on between Eddie and Ray?
And the MPW faithful welcoming back Sexy Jesus.
It doesn't seem like Eddie wants any part of it, Ray.
I'm here for him! Same side. No, I'm here for me!
Whoa! Ray Rosas going after his pound of flesh. Eddie Rohr is shocked seeing his former mentor, Ray Rosas, once again.
Getting chased right out of the building. But wait, inside the ring, wait a second. Dustin taking full advantage.
Spikes him on with that DDT. Dustin Daniels retains.
Here is your winner and still MPW champion, Dustin Jack Daniels.
I can't believe what we just saw. The return of Ray Rosas. But the bigger story here is Dustin Daniels with his first successful title defense of the MPW Championship.
What a main event. What a show here for Return to Sender, as we are 1 week away from MPW Rivals, where the tag titles are on the line. The tag champs back in action against the Brothers Divine for the MPW tag titles.
With the newest chapter of a years-long rivalry, the Unguided versus the Brothers Divine for the biggest prize and tag team championships of MPW.
Well, what is next for that man right there, Eddie Rohr? What's next for the world champion? You got to tune in next week, MPW Rivals, to find out.
Follow us on YouTube, like and subscribe, or join us live at 19801 Nordoff Place, Chatsworth, California.
For Mike Wexler, Daniel Moon, and Chris Kloss, thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you next week.
Freaking bread! Whoa! Eddie Rohr! Whoa! Just the man I was looking for. Hey man, how you doing? Tough night, right? I bet. Hey, you know, I know you lost tonight, and I also know that a ghost of your past, Ray Rosas, came back, right? Well, I have a brilliant idea. You see, the Heartless Kings, we're always looking for new members, and we're trying to strengthen up, and hey, we think you're the right guy for it. What do you say, Eddie? Me? Why don't you join the Heartless Kings? Yeah! Me? Yeah! Me? Yeah! How about no? No, you hear this guy? Okay. All right. You're gonna regret that next week then. Am I? Yeah.